Gentlemen, welcome back to the Tiege Hanley Starting a Business, Building a Brand vlog. This one is big number 63. Something really exciting happened this week. I'll save that for in a minute. But first, I would like to just give you guys an update. But before I do that, I want to read a comment. Masked Kane 95 says, I had a dream last night that I was with Aaron Marino at Tiege Hanley headquarters, and he was introducing me to the two new products that they had. One was a deodorant, and one was a patch that got rid of birthmarks, and he was demonstrating it on his eye. This I found really funny. You guys know, right? I've got a birthmark in my eye that everybody's like, what's in your eye? You've got poop in your eye. There's a bug in your eye. I've heard it all. But my eyeball is a very hot topic on my YouTube channel in the comments. Everybody is super concerned about what is in my eye. And it's just a birthmark. It's like a freckle. Think of it like a freckle. Anyway, deodorant. I think that sounds like a great idea. Not for Tiege Hanley right now anyway. We actually considered deodorant as another sort of product that we would be adding on. But the issue with deodorant, I think I actually even mentioned it in a previous vlog, is that it's heavy and I mean, really, what's going to be the value add for a deodorant, and how much are people really going to pay? And since we're doing skincare, based on the fact that we are trying to, cut out the middleman, make it affordable, less expensive than all the other stuff, not all the other stuff, but make it affordable. Deodorant, you can buy for $2 at the grocery store. I mean, what are we going to do? We're going to charge $3 and make like nothing? Not right now. I'm not saying I'm ruling it out 100% if we start Tiege body, you never know. Body washes, deodorants, and all that good stuff. I think there could be a market, but once again, the issue with body washes, along with shampoo and conditioner, which I learned from Pete and Pedro, is it's crazy nuts expensive to ship those things. And, you got to charge a lot. And people, you really need to sell it on the fact that it is a super high-end product and it's got something special. And this is why we're charging $20 for a body wash, like Molten Brown does. All right, so let's now talk about what's going on currently. So remember last week I talked about how we're having trouble keeping up. We have a system where Mario comes in, he packs boxes, pre-packs them, there are shelves with the different systems. Anthony comes in, prints out all the labels, boom, boom, boom. It's a process. Well, we've been so busy that Mario has had a tough time keeping up. And we're basically just packing the orders that we can for that day and having to start again the next day. We're never able to build up a surplus. And so we're actually thinking about hiring somebody full-time, Monday through Friday, possibly Saturday, to pack boxes all day long, 8 hours. And so we knew that this could potentially, because Mario does our packing at night. After his other job, he comes in and packs for hours at Tiege. And so Mario's been there from the beginning, and he's a part of the team. And so what Kelly did, I thought was pretty smart, and this is a beautiful business lesson for any of you out there that are hopefully going to have employees at some point in your business career. He basically posed the issue to Mario and said, Mario, here's the situation. We need X number of units packed. You're not able to do that right now. We need a solution. What we're thinking is that we're going to hire somebody else to come in Monday through Friday to do that, unless you can come up with a solution to get us where we need to be. And wouldn't you know, Mario came up with a fantastic solution. Mario is assembling a team, but Mario said, okay, we can do this. I can get more people, but we need to change the way that I get compensated. Currently, Mario is getting compensated by we're paying him an hourly wage, and in that hour, he can pack X number of boxes. He said, we need to make it a per box packed price. That way, I can have people help me and we can make money, and we are incentivized by the number of units we pack. And so we did the numbers. We're having to increase what we're spending a bit, but not by much. And if this can solve our problem, we think this is a fantastic opportunity, an option, considering it's Mario. And he's been a part of a team, and we don't want to do him dirty. And we don't want to have him not be a part of the process. Mario also said, hey, and you were saying you have issues with possibly needing somebody in customer service. I got somebody for you as well. Ask and you shall receive. This is the moral of this little story. And so we're thrilled, we're excited, we're going to interview Mario's friends, see if they're going to be the right fit for the customer service needs that we have, and they're going to start assembling, or he's going to assemble a team, and we're going to get rocking and rolling and up to inventory levels in terms of having boxes pre-packed and shelves totally full. So it's a more seamless process, and we have some in backup, because that was one of the other things, is that, well, crap, if Mario is out for a day, what are we going to do? Kelly and his family are going to come in, and they're going to have to be packing the boxes. And we tried that once when we first started. Kelly's kids came in, and we had a bunch of messed up orders. So they're not currently helping with that, and Mario is just incredible. Now, one thing we have to make sure is that, because anytime you incentivize by a per unit packed sort of scenario, you need to make sure that you don't lose accuracy based on trying to get more and more and more done so that you make more money. And so accuracy is going to be critical and key, and I think Mario's up for the task and going to do a great job. I feel a little sick. Before filming this, I actually filmed the video for 1-800-Flowers, right? And they sent me, I told them, like, yeah, send me chocolate, send me chocolate-covered strawberries, send me flowers. And they sent me this box of chocolates that was humongous. And I'm sitting there filming, and I kept messing up takes. And so I kept eating these chocolates, because one of the things I'm biting. And anyway, I feel so sick because I ate like 20 pieces of chocolate, and I don't normally do that. I'll be okay, because I'm so excited to tell you about our friend Paul. Here's what happened. So remember, okay, so because we're a new company, one of the issues that we realized is that, because of the world we live in and the internet, reviews, a lot of people live and die by other customer reviews. I mean, on Amazon, what do? You look to see what the reviews are. You see who bought them, how many people have started, and all that stuff. And so reviews are critical, especially when you're researching a product, a brand, a company. It's almost not only just for good information, it's social proof that other people have bought what you're thinking about doing. And that, for just another business lesson, is the deal with Facebook likes and Twitter followers and YouTube. It's social proof. When you have a lot of likes on a Facebook page, you have like crap, terrible engagement, but it's social proof that other people are buying it, liking it, and involved in a specific company or brand. And we like to be buying things or associated with things that other people think are good. I don't know if that is actually scientifically proven, but that is my perception and assumption. And so reviews. We were sent by this gentleman, Paul, who is a follower of mine and apparently a follower of this vlog. He actually did a review. We didn't ask him to do it. We didn't pay him to do it. We didn't give him free product. He just did it. And when I was sent this link, I was so nervous. I was so nervous that he was going to say he wasn't going to like it, or he was going to, because that's the whole thing. You put your all into it. And that's the other thing with this YouTube channel and allowing people just to comment as they will, is that you put so much of your heart and your soul into something. You don't like negative feedback. You don't like negative criticism. And to be completely honest, we live in a world now where people just like to bitch. They like to complain. They like to tear people down. It's like people just derive, certain people, derive such joy and satisfaction from trying to just bring you down. And so reviews are one of those things where it's tricky. You want them out there if they're good. You don't want them out there if you're bad, but they're going to come regardless. And this was a review that was spectacular. To hear somebody that is totally unbiased, who doesn't have a horse in the race, just love something that I've spent, and Kelly and Rob and our chemist has spent so much time and energy and money and passion and all that good stuff developing, and they liked it. It was like, it gives me chills right now. Like, it was just amazing. And I can't express to you how much it touched me and how special it was. It was just incredibly fantastic and special to get that type of feedback. Go watch it. It's incredible. And not just because he has a positive take, but just the fact that he really explains things and explains why he likes them. You know, I know that it's hard. You know, you listen to me, and of course, I'm an owner of the company. Of course, I'm going to say that it's awesome, and it's this, and it's going to that, and it's the best thing in the history of skin. And I know that it's me. I'm a salesperson. It's what my job is. I am supposed to get this excited message out and to encourage people to go and try it. But to actually have something out there on the web that is positive, it's awesome. But man, I tell you, anytime I see reviews of Pete and Pedro, it never gets easy to watch because it's hard. Criticism is hard in general. And no matter how many times I see a negative comment on YouTube, no matter how ridiculous it is, no matter how insignificant the people are that are leaving them, it still sucks. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, you just got to develop a thick skin and this and that. And I get it, right? But putting yourself out there and allowing for the feedback, the comments, if you wanted to, you could turn all comments off on all YouTube videos. No, you're not allowed. Click. But that kind of defeats the purpose, and that actually incites people more. It's like, well, what are you hiding? Why can't I leave a comment? Now I'm pissed, and so I don't know why I'm talking about YouTube. Probably because there was a guy. I've been thinking about criticism a little bit more. There was a guy his name is Alan Roberts, and he has a channel called Every Damn Day Fitness. And this is totally off topic. And so if you guys are interested in Tiege Hanley, this is where the vlog ends. I'm going to sort of hang out a minute longer and tell you this weird thing that happened. So about a month ago, I got sent a video. Christian, my video guy, sent me a video of this guy, Alan, at Every Damn Day Fitness, just totally ripping me apart. The thumbnail is me. It's me, and he's ripping me. Because he says, and his thing is that because I'm selling something, and it was like 10 ways to look alpha or something like that, he was saying, and his argument was that I was playing on people's insecurities to sell a product. And so he felt that was just absolutely ridiculous. And my whole thing is, I'm not selling on people's insecurities. I basically I'm using a product in a video, showcasing it and using it as an example. If you dig it, there's a link, check it out. If not, no big deal. I never, ever, ever, ever say you need to buy X, Y, and Z or else you're not going to be cool or you're not going to be this or girls aren't going to like. Never. I would never do that. Maybe with Tiege I would. But with other people's products, I absolutely will not. The other thing is that I will not promote anything I don't like. When I say that I get contacted by 10 companies a day to promote their products or to ask if I'll do X, Y, and Z, that would probably be an understatement. And they're all bringing cash and all want me to promote stuff and this and that. Anyway, this is all beside the point. I turned down 9 out of 10 of them. Not that I can't use the money, it's that if I can't get behind something, I'm not going to promote it. It's plain and simple. I make plenty of money. Just going to lay that out there. I am totally comfortable. I don't have an expensive lifestyle. The moment that I didn't have to worry about money was the moment I felt like I was successful, because my whole life I was scratching and clawing for every cent that I earned, every cent. I grew up poor. Money has always been this thing that I have never had access to. And it was something that, growing up without money or working from hustle to hustle with, my fitness center, working as a golf cart, or I was a beer cart girl, driving a beer cart, when my businesses were collapsing. Money's always been the thing that sort of drove me to just try and scratch and claw, from hustle to hustle. But the moment I sort of, and this was years ago, this was probably like 4 years ago, when one day I just didn't think about money. It was the most freeing thing that has ever happened to me. It wasn't that I wanted to buy, Rolls Royces and big monster houses and have lots of cars and stuff like that. Not at all. I just didn't want to have to be straddled with the fear of not being able to provide for myself or my family for basic needs like car insurance and gas. Because there were times in my life where that was not always the option. Anyway, all that to say that I've got plenty of money. I will not sell, and I would never sell my integrity for a few $1,000 or whatever it may be. It wouldn't do it. I've got a few businesses, they're all doing well. I'm fine. And so I only promote things that I absolutely dig, love, and think are awesome. And so he came out with this video just saying that I was selling based on insecurities, which is ridiculous. But then he made another one, and then another one. And then he started attacking Antonio Centeno and my friend Jose, Teaching Men's Fashion. And it was always based on like fitness, like when we tied fitness into promoting a product. Not to mention that every fitness YouTuber out there is trying to sell you their own supplements and pictures and workouts that aren't even them training you. And like everybody in that industry, everybody on YouTube is trying to figure out how to make some cash. It's just the way that it kind of is. And so anyway, he then did a video. I did a video talking about, what was it? How not to blow your diet. I don't sell anything. I just did a video. And he came and was like, oh, he thought it was because of him. It wasn't. That I didn't try and sell anything. It was that December and January is a slow month and I didn't have cool sponsors. And so I just did a video because I do videos. Regardless of if I'm getting paid or not, I'm putting out 12 videos a month. And so in the video, we kind of like apologized a little bit and said, hey, I owe you a beer. Long story short, I actually sort of posted a comment, I do domestic, or yeah, okay, that's cool, let's grab a beer. I said, keep doing your thing. He never really bothered me. That's sort of the thing. He was attacking me, he was calling me out, but it never really bothered me because it was kind of ridiculous, and that was his thing. He was gaining subscribers off of talking about me, Antonio, Jose, more popular YouTubers, and that was his thing. And I got to respect his hustle because it was smart. And so I invited him to StyleCon because I honestly think that he is a pretty decent guy. And so I reached out. It was something where I just felt like I could, I don't know, I think we'd get along, and I think that he would actually benefit from hanging out with a bunch of really smart people that have been content creators and making a living at content creation for a while, because Alan is a new YouTuber. But the thing that I love about Alan is that I can see how excited he gets creating content. And that sort of brought me right back to the days when I started, when I first got a comment and I started interacting, and I found my voice. And that was the moment, that was the thing that totally sparked a love affair that I have with content creation and putting video out there for people. I don't know why I just told you that story. I guess because I was talking about criticism, and he was very obviously and blatantly criticizing me and my friends. And so I figured that instead of getting into, because that's the thing, like if you're into at all, like what is it? The YouTube fitness community, the gaming community, they have all these little wars and all these all this drama. And I'm just like, what? Do people not have better things to do? Apparently not. And so it blows my mind. And so it also makes me incredibly thankful that the people I surround myself with and have in my world, in terms of like Antonio, Teaching Men's Fashion, all these guys, everybody's just super supportive of each other, and we help each other. And I just want to leave you guys with that. Life is about helping others. It's not about tearing other people down. But you're always going to have people in your life that will want to criticize and make you feel worse. It makes them feel better in some weird, obtuse way. And it's the way it is. And I just want you to remember that you're incredible, and Don't let it get to you, even though it will, because I'm here to tell you that it does, even after you've been doing it for years and years and years. Guys, I'll see you next week.